drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Bayless Jones now on the return. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
First down team at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Play action, Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right.
Tua setting up to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Get set. Out.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Ready, shot. Ready, Chief. Wait.
To the air on 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Dak. Down the field. Evans has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but
Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Dak now from the gun. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
this entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Frank Greenlaw picks it off. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
All right, come on.
Flying the inside handoff to Pollard. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, past the 40. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. You've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage. Well, you're going to make a defense pay.
First and 10, Prescott. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Wait, Chief, wait.
Let's got this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, Chief, ready. Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready, Chief, ready.
Here's Tua. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Titans take and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Ready, team.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
7-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. It's the Titans who have it, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, ready. Ready, team.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready, team. Out.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So that brings up 2nd down.
Go ahead. Done.
Hand up, running left. Pollard. Having gain up that handful there. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready. Out. Done. Hut.
Tagovailoa now. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. They've got the block near mid. There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, they're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Butker on now to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Ready, team.
Tua looking to throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Naku's got it again. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Ready.
2 now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
44. Ready. 22.
Here's Tua again. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
Ready. 22.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really from that interception.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. McLeod now returning it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Got first down from the 31. Prescott here from the gun. they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Kamara running out of the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss of a yard.
3rd and long, Prescott. Caught by his back, Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. What's it?
Tagovailoa back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Go ahead. Ready, team. What's it?
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal.
Out.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Pickup of 2.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Ready, team. What's it?
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Titans 14. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Austin on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. Screen here for Camara. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Here's Prescott, first and 10. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Prescott now off the play fake. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. Has it in close. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Dak now from the gun. He finds Njoku, complete. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. David Njoku, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ready. Out! Out!
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Yeah, ready. Ready, T!
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Set up the screen, it's Pollard. Defense contains him, that's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Titans ball and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Go ahead. Ready, T!
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the Prescott is hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now within one score in the 4th. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. He couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. This defense, well, they took advantage.
That one right down the middle. And And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Prescott sent to pass. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Escapes out to the left. And look at this, here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And off to Simpson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Prescott here from the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
6 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Dump off caught by his back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. connects. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Chiefs leading by 7. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. Only a 20-yarder here. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
McLeod now returning it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
44. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good.
1st down, here's Tua. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's brought down and been pushing to that 35-yard line. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. He's got 4, left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 20. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, get set. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. Out.
Here's Tua again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Check, check.
Throwing now. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
A 28-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Camara. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
He'll look to throw it. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They run it from the gun with Camara. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.